Hey, it's Jack Quaid.
Oh my god, Jack Quaid? Is that you? Is it really you? It's me, Dr. Wynn, your biggest fan!
The Novocaine trailer starts now.
Nice! We're just getting... What are you doing? Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I think you broke my nose. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Hey man, you okay?
I'm about to get a lot of hate for this, but here we go. Novocaine is a better version of John Wick without even being John Wick. Fuck you. Here's why. It's written in a way that makes you care about the characters more than they care about themselves, making it way easier to root for them than any other action film I've ever seen. It walks a fine line between being very witty and being not quippy, but almost, while all the time setting up these moments that are just formulas for a perfect disaster in the best way possible. Nova is the best action film, and quite possibly the best film I've even reviewed thus far. Here's why. First of all, the cinematography was actually probably the weaker part of the movie, but even that was great. It was just your run-of-the-mill action film spliced with these cool slow-mo shots that never really distract from the action and help build the tension. The quality of each shot is good. There's always something fun to look at, fun composition. It makes it really engrossing to the story itself. Even with this being the weakest part, there's not a lot of criticism I can give. The shots were good and they just knew what they were doing. As for the story, I haven't seen an action film so perfectly designed to get you to care about the main character as Novocaine. For those who haven't seen the trailer, Novocaine has a genetic disorder called CIPA, congenital insensitivity to pain with analgesia. Basically, Nathan Kane can't feel pain. This means he doesn't flinch at bad guys, he doesn't slow down by being shot, and that's what's so scary to watch because he's just a normal dude. He doesn't have experience or John Wick levels of training. He's just literally some guy who doesn't even realize when he gets hurt half the time until he loses the ability to move or some shit. This is so ridiculously smart because not only does it make him appear way more badass than he is as a character, but it gets other people to cringe whenever he gets hurt because that would hurt us, but he doesn't give a fuck. He can't give a fuck. Why would he? It makes us involuntarily react for him and care about him and what happens to him more than he does. But it doesn't just glorify this real-world condition for cheap thrills, it actually shows you the stigma that surrounds it. Throughout the movie, people are constantly telling him they wished they had his superpower and that he's lucky. And while the movie is about using his condition to fight, it also shows you the downside of having this condition and raises awareness about it, like the life expectancy only being 25, or the ability to not chew food since you could just bite your tongue off. Things like this make him a more human character, while raising awareness of the struggles that I wasn't even aware came along with this condition. There's also a genuine love story buried here, one revolving around vulnerability and trust that makes it so much more personal. Sure, Nate can't feel physical pain, but he's still vulnerable, and the love story is such a great way to show it. My one minor note was the unrealisticness of it. The action movies in general are all like this. They're all ridiculously overdramatic. A car blows up and a piece of shrapnel hits a helicopter that crashes into a bomb factory. Michael Bay type shit. Novocaine is one of the most grounded action movies I've seen, but sometimes it jumps the shark too, which is, I guess, just part of the nature of action movies. But this is the best action movie I've seen, and it's definitely something I have already recommended to people. Unless you're extremely squeamish, maybe don't watch it then. But this is a fantastic film, and I give it a 9.5 out of 10, the highest rating I've bestowed thus far. Go watch this movie. By the way, I'm not being a prick when I don't give it a 10 out of 10 and I do that 0.5 thing. I know people are gonna get mad about that, but it's not a perfect movie, it's just a really fucking good one. Okay. Well. Bye. Subscribe, please. Do it now. Please.